Hello everyone, welcome to Endwalker, where if you didn't catch the last episode, you might want to go back, check the playlist, and see at least the last episode, because we're about to fight her. Oh boy. So, yeah. Doubt that will be used, but I'm taking the screenshot anyway. It's quite a bit smaller than I expected. You know, considering how big Zodiark was. Then again, I suppose Zodiark was a primal made out of, what, half the souls of the freaking world. So, it does make sense that she would be smaller. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick screenshot of this over here, because I might not want to spoil Hydaelyn's look, but I don't really have any problems with, you know, Hydaelyn, the crystal that we've always known. So it looks like we can do this with NPCs, which is freaking amazing. I'm definitely going to do that, because as hype as I am for this fight, I don't think anybody is on. I sent this message, there has been no response. So I don't think anybody is currently on. So this might, I might literally only have the ability to do this with freaking this group here. Because I don't know if I would even be on ever at a time when other people are on. So, the Mother Crystal. Alright, my instant portrait. The Mother Crystal. Divine Light, Hydaelyn.
星の意志として、最後の古き人として、あなたたちの勝ち得た強さを見定めましょう。
I like that we all had our weapons drawn before this, and yet we still draw them. As like, it still gives us, like, oh, we don't have, you know, our weapons drawn now. Oh, Thancred. Interesting. Thancred activated Royal Guard, but Graha did not activate his. Willful, burning for battle, sustaining most damage will normally result in KO, will instead ignite the will to live. Ooh, okay. She's switching to Dancer? Conjurer? Whoa! I saw, like, the stack marker, but it was red, so I'm not sure if that was a stack marker. Ow? Also, this music. Am I supposed to wait and not attack? Nope. That was clearly not the answer, was to wait and not attack. Also, I missed her completely with that. I only have one more stack of the will to live or whatever. Oh, okay. Got it. Yes. I do understand that now. And yes, this is essentially her in Conjurer at the moment. Frick, I screwed up my combo. So there's that. Oh. What is she planning? Oh! Good! Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Yes, I was supposed to be... Oh, I was supposed to be behind the crystal at the time, I think. Hey. Find your way, the dark. Yep, I see. I see it. I mean, it is nice that you get this thing that, like, oh, if you die once, you don't die. You know? Because, I mean, it's a trial, so can you imagine, like, having to go all the way back to the beginning every time you die? Because, like, you're still learning it? That would suck. No idea what that means. Unless it is just what it says. Conviction's only 87, so that's good. Alright, Alice. Freaking Alice over here just annihilating the crap out of everybody. Eee! Right then. Well, that's a restart. Remember what I said about, you know, that not being great, that you would have to restart? In all fairness, they do give you 3 deaths. Well, they give you 2 deaths. This might be like the whole episode. Got it. Yeah, see, I didn't understand that last time, so... So was that a stack marker? It was like, it looked like a stack marker, but with freaking
光よ
3 instead of 2. The 2 markers. So I'm a little confused if that was a stack marker or not. Plus, it was, again, it was red, not yellow.
なめないでよね。
そこだ。排除します。
切る
So we'll attack from here? No?
ここで沈んで
Maybe I don't understand that. Why?
排除します。
ここで沈んでもらう
In?
巡れ
Yeah!
なめないでよね。
I can at least say that I understand what that means then. I think it is a stack marker, because Graha just stacked on
もらった。
Concrete. Maybe it's like 2 stack? Like stack for this attack and the next?
切る
串刺しだ。
I still don't understand.
ここに
At least I understand this part though. Do I need to stand here? That's not gonna do anything actually. I realized immediately, I was like, oh wait, I know what I'm supposed to do. Not stand at the crystal that's the source of the attack. That's what I'm supposed to do. Then behind the crystal. Like that. Hey, I took that crystal out all on my own. Why?
Conviction.
72. Conviction.
さもなくば逃げるがいい。エクソダス
Exodus.
そう、最後まで挨拶をやめない。ならば続けましょう。
Wait, did we just both? I was like, wait, did we just both freaking... No. Because she's not... That's weird how that works. Like, it could have been attacking if it just canceled like it does normally. But didn't just cancel. Why exactly? Because I still had one more. I just didn't realize. I was like, and I'm dead at the same spot. But nope, we got through that. Wait, combo. What? The frick? How are you supposed to dodge that? There wasn't enough time. Also, was that the thing where maybe she's in a different, like, phase?
します
仕留める
排除します
I'm so confused. Again, same markers, same look, different attack.
見くびるなよ
Like, please, when you freaking do, when you like, hey look, this is the telegraph for this. Keep that as the telegraph for that. Create a different telegraph for a different attack. Woo! I keep forgetting I can heal myself. I should probably be doing that more. Like, that's kind of one of the whole reasons I play Red Mage. Survivability.
腕の見せ所だな串刺しと排除します排除します排除します
Duck. Also, again, what is this? Oh look, it's the flood of light.
排除します 俺でも竜騎士なんでね
光を
Somebody's gonna leave a comment being like, Serene, it was a different telegraph. Didn't you see this? The shield was like green instead of blue or something. It's like, no, I did not. I did not notice any difference. Unless that was the difference. In which case, then, I did not notice that. That was me just making a joke. But that was actually the difference. I still didn't... Oh my god. This is the one issue with NPC fights. There is no res. Now I have to do all of that again. This is when I wish I did have other players that I could have asked to join, because at this point, like, getting that far, having died as many times as I did, like, I am very upset. I am not, like, this is aggravating me. Red crystal. Well, we'll see. We'll see if there is actually like a, oh, it's a blue crystal instead of like a green crystal. Or... Not that I have any idea what to do at that point anyway, but... Okay, see, once again, that was an AoE in the middle. That was not what it was doing before. Unless somehow I switched, like, dimensions in between. Oh, this is a blue crystal. Okay, maybe there is, like, a difference. I, disconnect. Whee! Okay. See, I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, and that disconnect did not help. Actually, I should be in. Maybe only 2 can stack? Is that what that's saying? Because I'm not taking the damage. Despite having stacked with both Raha and Thancred. Blue? The stand with Thancred is. Oh, is it like an X shape? Or plus shape or something? Like, how do you know which direction they're gonna shoot at? Again, there's no markers. Standing behind this crystal. Why go over to green? Which I totally could have been casting along the way, but screw that. Bang! That's another thing. Like that, I feel like some of these like fights do. It's like they expect you to move and like attack. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm focused on movement. You really expect me to attack? You know, like first off, not everybody has instant attacks. I just happen to have them at that moment. You know? I'm not gonna bother with the limit break because Alice steals it immediately as soon as it's full to 3. Oh, Athenian stole it this time. Oh, but then didn't somehow? Like he stole it, but then he didn't. What? I'm confused. So I can do another combo. What? Okay, game. Like, I couldn't have gone any earlier. Green is AoE? Yes, okay. There actually was a difference in the markers. I had just never seen green up until that point. So I had no idea that it did something. Like, stand over here because the thing only goes out so far? Or... I think that was the idea. The points of that were where the spheres spawned. I think. Light of the Crystal is empowering Heidelin. Hey, I haven't died yet. So I still have all 3 like resins. Blue is circle. Or not circle, but, you know, plus. I think.
見せてやる
Not entirely sure how to know where it's going, but blue is plus. So there's that.
まだです。終焉に勝ちたいのなら。
これでも竜騎士なんでねそこだ行け排除します排除します
Yes, please run this way. That's a stack marker. Oh my god. Oh, interesting. The what the frick? That was not sitting right. Whoa, wait a minute. Excuse me? That is not how that worked before. I mean, it must have been, but like. Oh my god. Good thing I had both those freaking resins. Oh, I have another one. Does it give you one after stat or something? Like after you get that like one stage? Suddenly I had 3 resins. So where the frick are these things going this time? Ah, this is death. Nope, not death. Okay. I had to like just barely avoid it. What? Alice, why did you walk into it? In his center, I think. What the? Okay, I dodged that game. I had absolutely been out of the way of the circle before it spawned. Don't give me that crap. Whew. Is Heidelin like the most powerful card at like all A's? Or would that be Zodiac that's all A's? Since he's like the bigger primal. Da, 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 da. So that was, let's see, so we get 2 deaths. It seemed like I was getting 3 KOs before I lost completely. So like, we got 3 KOs before, well, we could be KO'd 3 times. And then the 4th one was the final, it seemed like. So that was, let's see, 4, 8, 9, 10. That was only 10 times that I died in that fight. Only 10. Just saying. And that's not even Savage difficulty. And most of it was because I didn't understand the mechanic. Not saying it was bad. I'm just saying that was really difficult.
アイデリ、あなた、やっぱりもう力が。
星の医師として、未来の番人として、この一戦をきちんとやり遂げるだけの力は残してありました。だから大丈夫。あなたたちは正しく試され、正しく打ち勝ったわ。
本題に入る前に一つ教えてもらえるかしら。あなたが世界を14に分割した理由、 それはもしやエーテルが薄弱な生物の方がデュナミスに干渉しやすいからではなくて、あなたは一度終末に打ちのめされた人類が今度こそ絶望を受け止められるようになることを願った。信じた。それが遂げられた時、デュナミス渦巻く天の果てへと終末を止めに行けるように世界ごと命を作り変えたのでは。
さて、私の行いはどうあれ人に課した試練。多くを破壊し、多くを苦しめた。優しさや正当性で語られてはならないものです。それに事実ゾディアークはとても強かった。星を任せるくらいの全力でいかないとどうにもなりませんでした。大切なのは私が何をしたかではなく、あなたたちが今私を乗り越えたということです。だから逃げずに立ち向かう方法を、すべての命運をその手に託します。そこには私が割り出したメイティオンの軌跡が記録されています。天を航行する術を学んだレポリットたちならば、向かうべき座標を割り出し案内してくれることでしょう。
しかし私たちは実際にそこへ到達できるのだろうか。天の果てというくらいだ。月に行くよりずっと困難だろう。メーティオンのようにデュナミスを使って飛ぶわけにもいかないだろうし。
That's true.
エーテルを動力とする場合、目的地に到達するために必要な量は並大抵のものではありません。ですが、あなたたちはすでに解決。
Oops. Is she gonna give up her ether?
まさか。
ええ、そのまさかです。私は星の意志となって以来、この場に満ちるエーテルを少しずつ結晶にしてきた。ここへ精神をつなげた超える力の持ち主たちは必ずそれを見たでしょう。そして姿を現さない私に代わり、それを星の意志の象徴として捉えたのです。マザークリスタル、
MOTHERCRYSTAL.
この星が蓄えてきた反撃の切り札。あなたたちを天の果てへと運ぶ力です。けれど私が手を貸せるのはそこまで。行った先で待ち受ける絶望の闇の中は、あなたたち自身の力で進んでもらわねばなりません。だから必ず覚えていてください。誰かの喜びが誰かの悲しみであるのなら、あらゆる人が絶望する中であなた一人が希望を抱くこともあるのだと。最後にもう一つだけあなたへ。今日までの長い時間、星の未来をつなぐ方法を探してきました。幾度となく窮地に陥った時、あなたから聞いた冒険の話やあなたとの約束が どれだけ私に勇気をくれたことか。世界が変わっても、そこに何かを求めて旅をする者がいる。ただそれだけで私は何度だって人を信じ直すことができたのです。ありがとう。ささやかですが心を込めてお礼をさせてください。アゼムの術が込められたクリスタルを持っていますね。私ハイデリンの司る力は停滞、沈静、平穏、つまりは存在を固定するものです。その力をアゼムの術式に組み込むことによって数度限りではありますが、姿なきものを呼び形を与えることができるでしょう。正解の道すがらあなたに応えた魂のように、肉体なきものでさえ呼び寄せられるかもしれません。けれどアゼムの術はあくまで使う人の願いに応じるもの。望みを持っていてこそ力を発揮します。自分でさえ結末を思い描けなくなった時、先を開いてくれるのはその術で呼ばないものだ。術の元の持ち主はそう言っていたわ。託せるものは今度こそこれで全て。お願い、どうか約束を。あらゆる時代を超え積み重ねてきた人の答えを。私たちは終わるものかと終焉を歌う者に叩きつけて。
We'll find our way, Bennett.
よく知っているわ。たくさん見せてもらったもの。私はきっともう魂も残らないけれど、私の思い、いつまでも愛しき子らを守りますよ。
Wow. Oh, man. Good gravy. Well, that's that, I suppose. I'm glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we can neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your aether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? We fought Heidelin, met with Venat, and fought with her, and got ether. and the location of where Metion is. But now she's gone. You mean to say Heidelin is? No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Metion if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one. Ugh. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars. You are determined to see this through? We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlane's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the rights to use the ship as you see fit, and I cannot rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy. Despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. May as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course through the sea of stars in a single day? Ye gods! Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap? Oh boy. Well, I mean, I kind of figured that she would have to go at the end, but that doesn't make it any less sad. So, there's that. But, yeah, like I said, I kind of figured that at the end, she would have to disperse. So, she is a primal after all, and primals, as we all know, are very dangerous to everything, regardless of how they're formed or what they are formed by. Aha! Been expecting you! I hear about your foray into the ethereal sea. Students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you expecting any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings? I'll have a pleasant sleep. If you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. She'll add it to our records. Retire to your chamber. Children, one and all. Is somebody gonna come visit me during the night, I wonder? It's the moon. I don't know, that moon does not seem like it's that far away. I feel like it's very much closer to the planet than our moon is to us. Then again, our moon is what, 100,000 kilometers or so? And steadily growing further. Oh?
いや、眠るつもりだったんだよ。でもまどろんで溶け始めた時にふとね。君だって同じだろ。だからまだこんなところからあちらを眺めてる。そうだね。新しく始めるにはまず終わりにたどり着かなくちゃ。
Is this our lead into the next X pack? Also, I wonder which voice that was. It felt like it was Graha, but not sure. Somebody can leave a comment and let me know if we know whose voice that was. If it hasn't been answered by the end of like 6.0, I mean. Because if it has been, then there's no point, right? Fast within your arms. Hi, Creel. A bold decision. Creel has urgent news. Kassandra, I trust you've had a good rest? An envoy of Master Fortunate arrived not long ago with a message. The Leopards have determined Metion's location. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there along with the others. I'm wondering, because there's always like a final level zone, right? So like there should be a level 90 zone. I've seen people share a region called Ultima Thule through like maps. I'm wondering if that's where we're going next. So because as far as I'm aware, we have not been to Ultima Thule. And they don't usually add new, like this isn't World of Warcraft, they don't add new zones usually in like patches. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the level 90 area or not. I wonder what the edge of the universe actually looks like, though, if we were actually there. Obviously, this won't be an exact, you know, what it would actually look like. I do wonder, like, what does the edge of the universe look like? Is there an edge of the universe? Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Leopards have deduced the whereabouts of Metion by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. Quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. Yeah! Okay, I was right. But it's not called Ultima Thule. It is an Ultima Thule. Interesting. Because that's what he said. It was a veritable Ultima Thule. I wonder what that means then. Indeed. How then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion system, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess ether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our Hyper Hopper into the Aether Burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Hyper Hopper. Father, does this mean... Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loporrit's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome the crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would prefer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. It may not be. I would not be so sure. They've not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacies. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They've expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Well, yeah, and I feel it doesn't even need to be that, like, it doesn't need to be that grand. It could literally just be like, hey, I don't have to leave literally my planet, my star. Like, yes, absolutely. You know, I don't feel like it has to be that grand, but whatever. Not complaining. Just saying, like, didn't need to be that grand. It could just be like, we don't have to abandon. We get to stay in our homes. Like, you know, it's like, oh no, I packed all of my stuff. It's all in boxes and we're ready to throw it into the moving truck. Because, like, we're getting kicked out of our house or something. And then the landlord is like, just kidding. You don't have to get kicked out of your house. In fact, you get to live here for as long as you want. Like, I would absolutely just be like, yeah, I wouldn't be like, but I put all this work into putting everything into... No, I'd just be like, heck yeah. I don't have to do anything now. It doesn't have to be this grand, like, hey, you know, everybody trusts that you can do it. It's like, they're literally like, there were so many scenes prior to this where people were like, hey, if we don't have to leave, that's great, you know. It's like, it literally, that's all they needed to say. The people were like, oh, we get to stay on our star, and therefore we just get to continue to live where we currently... I'm not going to complain. It doesn't have to be that grand. Are the Loporrits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris and his people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. Please give us a Loporrit race in 7.0, and you'll most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life, and otherwise fixing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Meteion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? And more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here, Urianger. And now we're enamored with the place, so what choice do we have but to save it, right? Yeah, like, people are going to be enamored with their home. You know? It doesn't have to be this grand thing. It's literally like, hello, people like where they live. Done. Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scion, so I must ask. Are you certain you wish to do this? Like, it's just that easy. Doesn't have to be some grand thing. You couldn't stop us if we tried. We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. Well, we've come this far. We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. It doesn't have... The reason doesn't have to be grand. You know, I would totally believe if the world, the whole world, was just like, oh, we get to stay on our world. I'm not gonna complain. Like, even if that was the level of emotion, they're just like, oh, we get to stay on our world? And, like, they go... So let me get this straight. They go defeat the big bad guy, and in exchange, I don't have to do anything. I'm good. Very well. We shall inform the form of your decision and begin preparation to bolster the Ark with the Hyper Hopper. The Loppers will coordinate with the Ilsabard contingent of the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. For now, pray, take your ease. 'Twould seem there is naught to do but rest and prepare. Shall we? You go defeat the big bad guy that's literally trying to destroy the world. I get to stay at my home that up until now I've been sitting here fighting whether to determine if I can take, you know, my greatest treasure or not. There's no question. You know, it doesn't need to have this grand, like, oh. Like, I would totally believe that people went, oh, so we don't have to leave. Okay. And then they just go home. You know? They're like, oh, I get to go home? I'm good with that. Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Heidelin deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Metian as we are. Which leaves the not so small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and to Teru. If it all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We will be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. With that settled, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. Do I have to go to bed again? Hi, Teru. Oh, you just went to bed. The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long I started to worry. What did they have to say? You weren't in there for, like, any length of time, Teru. Like, literally. The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. Actually, Kassandra, could I borrow you for a moment? Am I going to get another new outfit? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Beldesian Annex, alright? She gonna give me another outfit? She likes to give me outfits when I go off on adventures. But she already gave me one the 6-pack. Come with me to the Agora. Have something to show you. The Agora? Where is that again? Is that just over there? Or is this... Yep, it's just over there. Ah. Hey look, cheating way. Do I want to play him? It sounds like he cheats. Also, remember what I was saying about taking shortcuts in video games? That you would, like, never actually do in real life? Like, could you imagine actually, you know, jumping from up there and just ploof? I think you would die in real life. If not, you would definitely break something. You definitely would not just be walking it off like I am. Welcome, Kassandra, to Terra's boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I make an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. You called that last outfit stylish? The one at the end of Shadowbringers is terrible looking. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and I wouldn't be able to do it alone. So after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Sevnarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Charlayan. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Varsarud, how are things coming along? Everything is in order, Mistress Totaro. We'll be ready to open shortly. Which is why I brought you here, to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here for a moment longer? Following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Also, I've just realized I have not done the class quest yet. I should probably do that. Like the role quests. I haven't done that yet. I should probably do those. I'm betting just like in Tempest, there's going to be a point where it's like, you're locked off until you do a thing. I did not expect to find you here. Huh? Ah. Hello there. I imagine Nidhana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the ether burner. The simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlayan, while I oversee matters in Radzahan. It's a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Barshan, I was hoping you'd stop by. Can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who would be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they at last return home to Radzahan, their experience and knowledge they've gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are setting in, to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well. Believe you me, your artisans have taught me so much about Sevnarian craftsmanship. Her resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. Can't wait to see what kinds of wonders we come up with. I wonder if this is going to give us the level 90 gear. Just like in Tempest, where you met the Gerald's alternate self, and you got like gear from him. I wonder if that's what this is going to do. Pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Totaro. Before coming here, I heard word of the forum's decision, of what will soon be attempted. It's only that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. It was only then that I understood. Rather, indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. Your journey unto the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. Have faith you will prevail, and restore peace and tranquility to the star. Would the Awen were alive to see it. I should like to visit Rods at Hunt again when this is all over. But where your faith in me may be misplaced, I'd like to visit Rods at Hunt again when this is all over. And we should be honored to receive you. There's still much of Rods at Hunt you have yet to see. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, people of the star have not given up hope, and neither must you. It is 4:30. Which doesn't matter. I didn't wake up till almost 8 today. So, I am... Despite that yawn just now, I am not tired in the slightest. No more than normal, anyway. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Oh, hey. Emmeline, right? A Madeline. Kassandra, old girl. My, whatever are you doing here? A new boutique, you say? I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps. Befitting a man of my station. So I have nowhere to flaunt, said Raymond, so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord Fortholm, insist that so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlayan. Thus do I toll, though every fibre of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sickard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work, and without Honorate here, there is no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlayan delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. Have you tried Archon Loaf? You can find it in all the shops. Yeah, no! There is nothing good about Archon Loaf. A hearty meal is what you're after. I'd suggest The Last Stand. There's nothing good about Archon Loaf. Cafe over on the pier. The cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I would give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old girl. I think this quest is just to give the side characters an extra little bit of like, hey, you know, which is fine. Who am I looking for this time? Well, is that Kassandra and Teteru I spy? I don't know who it is, so, Hancock, what are you still doing here? Said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. For what manner of an entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Why not? I will return straightway to Kugane once I have finished. Of course you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I am not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tateru, fair enough. There is not more I can do to help the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bokairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenard Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Will there be lemon cakes? Oh, a woman of tart tastes, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes, and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lollarito have to offer. What? But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tateru's ire. Until next we meet. I like that he just turns and looks and Tateru just gives him this dirty glare. I love that. He's just like, what? What did I say something wrong? Nah, you're good. This poor guy on the left side. Like, knight that's in the armor that's just like completely winded. Just the whole cutscene. Like, maybe I should go over and help them or something? Kassandra, decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Now who am I speaking with? Biggs and Wedge. Definitely not keeping to Biggs' like voice. Either way. Tateru. Biggs, Wedge, take your work on the Ark proceeds apace? Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlayan and Rajatand has been a rewarding experience. And that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loprets. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. Sure. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Charlayan. Alpha! I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. Aww. He was always one to turn up in time of need. I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlayan. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. It's still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though. To the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. Never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. There's that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Kassandra. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend, that we do. And one filled with even more adventure. I don't know if there's like a right or wrong answer to any of these, but whatever. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tateru. I'd be glad to hear it. I'm literally the same voice. And on that note, Fritz and I should get going. Sell a few more supplies together before we return. Literally the same voice. Aww, they're so cute. Lingering a little long there, Biggs. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Right. I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Varsaruda. The Varsarud. I think it's just Varsarud. I keep saying Varsaruda. Varsaruda! This is Varsarud from Palaka's stand. I'm pleased to meet you. Haven't we met before? Yes. It was you who helped us at Perusa, and again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than glances then, but it's kind of you to remember me. Thanks to Mistress Totero, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. Nothing important, I assume. Oh no, that was actually something. Sorry, my phone dinged, which is usually an indication that people are annoyed. I have a natural habit of like getting louder. I don't know if anybody's like realized that. So it's only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. In such times we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thevnair, but we are here today and are glad to have contributed to the cause. I don't know. I don't think I'm being very loud, but, you know, such is life. And contribute they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. It's odd, though, because it usually, like, I get... Well, what my family does is they send me a text message. And it did not show the text message sign. It showed the, like, Twitter notification sign. Which is really weird. I didn't even have, like, a Twitter notification. It was just the exact same symbol for some reason. So, God, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar, you were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Krahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. Sounds good. Speak with Varsarud. In addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. Hey, you may now obtain job-specific gear from Varsarud. Weapons and gear obtained can be equipped at level 89. However, all item stats will be subjected to item level sync. Upon reaching level 90 with the corresponding jobs, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quests associated with said job. Interesting. That's really interesting. The gear is level 89, but it becomes level 90 when you equip it as a level 90. I guess it's because this is a level 89 quest and not a level 90 quest, but still. Though delayed by your patronage, Totoro is ready to send you on your way. I realize you still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope they can find a moment for yourself, and that others can as well. You said you were returning to the Baldesian Annex. I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I'd suggest speaking with Creel first. I'm sure they would have told her their... Yep. Magical range DPS. Huh, yeah. Ooh, Abraxas. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Just because I have, like, I wrote a novel. And the main character's name was Abraxas. That's really funny. See, Wild Rose. Yeah, because see, it says it's level 89. Level and attributes synced to current job level. That's really odd. Atrophy Chapeau. Atrophy Bliaud. Atrophy Bottoms. Atrophy Gloves. This is all gonna look terrible, isn't it? These things, the red mage gear usually does. I'm usually like, nope. Thanks, but this looks terrible. Yup. Classic red mage though, I suppose. Well, at least it means I can throw these things into the glamour dresser. You know, throw my normal gear into the glamour dresser. Although actually, this weapon's not too bad. It is... Why are none of the rapiers in this game actually rapiers, though? Also, where the frick does this come from? It's just like, whoomp, and it's there. Like, where does it come from? Like, none of these rapiers are ever actually rapiers. Like, rapiers are long, thin swords. As in, like, much thinner than this. Like, none of these rapiers are rapiers at all. They never have been. I have yet to see an actual, like, rapier in this game. Oh, boy. Alright, well, I hate to say it, but we are over time by quite a bit. Last episode, you know, ran long, fine, because of every, you know, the whole Heidelin thing, but there's really no reason for this one to run long. Aside from just, you know, me doing quests, so... Also, I did realize after I ended the episode last time that I did not put up the Patreon thing. So, sorry about that. Again, I didn't realize until after, so it was like, whoops. Oh, that's why I had a green item that was a high quality. I was like, why did, like, because I was turning stuff into, the Immortal Flames, and it was like, hey, do you want to, turn in this high quality item? And I'm like, what? Why is this locked box sparkling? Box is locked tight. Clearly. But why? Why is it sparkling if I can't do anything with it? I guess, like, maybe I'm supposed to do this quest. If you choose to undertake this quest, know that guidance from the journal, yada yada, will be limited. Secret in the box. Don't care. I literally don't care about any of the quests. So, like, by the way, just so you know, you get no information. It's like, nope, I'm good on that. I think I will not do that quest. Thank you very much. So, but yeah, I think this is a good spot to end off at. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. Well, also you can just check the playlist. Because I've been trying to not say that because I don't have to link it. Oh, frick you. Garbage. Items without 100% durability can't go in your glamour dresser. I say. Just freaking mend it for me. It's really not that big of a deal. I know. The whole point is that they don't want it to it costs money to repair. Also, I am disconnected. Maybe not. You saw that. You saw it pop up and be like, do you want to repair this? And I clicked yes. And then it did nothing. Maybe I clicked no? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I clicked yes. But anyway, there is a link to the playlist. Oh my god, my mouse is like dead. I need... This mouse has run out of battery. Oh, just all of a sudden. I can't freaking, like, move my mouse at all for some reason because of that. I was gonna say for some reason, but that's exactly the reason. There's also a link, though, to both Discord and Patreon. Check those out. It does help the channel quite a bit. And you can also, that's it, actually, I think that was everything, come to think of it. I have to figure out what the frick is the gear I was equipped with. Chandrite gloves, casting. Like, I'm having a hard time finding the gear I was just wearing. So, because none of them have, like, a similar name. Lafayette Toro skin, boots, I think. I think that's everything. And we could go back to the bathing suit again. You know, to finish things off, if we wanted to. Doubt it. I actually do really like this look, so I think I'll keep this. And then I will probably end up using that bathing suit as something else. Oh, right, Red Mage. Sorry, I know I should have ended the episode, but I want to have this outfit. I'm just not getting the freaking thing. There we go. Done. Alright, with that, I'll see you all next time. Hey, Patreon people got an extended thing this time because I forgot last time. So, we'll go with that. See you later, everyone.